All right, good morning. We're live on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. We're live via Zoom. Good morning, Call to Calm community. And we're alive. In general. Unless you're dead, then this is totally weird. For you. So thankfully, we're alive and we are live. Everywhere. Good morning, good morning. About 4 minutes we'll get started. I have a lot to share today. I don't know that I'm even going to be able to fit it all into 30 minutes, but I'll do my best. Yeah. I will do my best as I always do. I'll do my best. How are you all doing? How are you feeling? I learned something last night. From now on I'm going to ask you all how you're feeling. And just know that there's no wrong answer. And just know that you're not alone in any of those feelings. Thanks for sharing with me. Whoever drove their husband to the ER, just sending you all my love. Yay. Overwhelmed is okay, Geeta. As long as you're breathing, you're doing great right now. Katie, we're about to get into it. I'm just waiting for 2 minutes before I start. I don't want to start crying now. I'll start at 7:30. I just feel grateful, so grateful, but I can't contain it in my body. It's going to start leaking out of my eyeballs. Sending you love, Luke, always. Dory got the book. Sending you my love. Alright, well, I can't wait. I'd like to get started. So, last night we went to the Ryman and we went to listen to Miles Smith. And honestly, I don't know what I expect. I'm still like a deer in headlights. And that doesn't really happen to me anymore. It really doesn't. I've pretty much seen everyone, met everyone, experienced every kind of performer, like from the audience, backstage. And I don't know what it is about this young man, but I was crying, I was dancing, I was laughing, like just the most real, genuine human being ever. Upfront with his emotions and feelings, everything he's gone through. And then to be able to share that experience with my daughters and to be at the Ryman, pardon the pun, really is a spiritual experience because the Ryman actually used to be a church. And when I heard him speaking and I heard him like explaining his story and everything that he'd gone through and just everything, like I'm just like, wow, like the world is such a better place because you're alive, bro. Like the world is a better place because you're alive. Because you're singing, playing the guitar, following your passion, and doing everything that you're doing. And I think the most touching thing for me was that everyone in that audience had something that they were struggling with, some burden, some struggle, right? Some pain. And it's so funny how everyone could come together and have this moment of just honesty and transparency where no matter what anyone was going through, no matter what they were experiencing, they were able to know that they're not alone in any of it. I feel like sometimes life can be challenging enough already. We don't have to make it any harder. I feel like what makes it harder is the illusion that we're alone in it. That something's happening that we're individually going through that nobody else understands. I could tell you that there are a lot of people who understand what you're going through, who have empathy and compassion for you, and so much love for you. And today it's time to let it in, because I have to tell you, I was just listening to him. I was so moved. So moved. Because when you're on stage or you're a public person, the last thing you want to do is put your heart out on display, to be that authentic, to be that raw and that vulnerable. And the reason why is because you want to keep some part of yourself for you. Because the world has everything else of you. So for him to do that and to just, I'm not sure if he's afraid of doing it or if he's anxious about it, or I don't know what his inner reality is around it, but for him to do it was so healing. And when I use that word, I mean it in the sense of to know that you're not alone. For me, that's really what healing is. It's to know that you're not alone in not wanting to carry on living. You're not alone in pain that's so excruciating that you just can't pick yourself up off the floor. You're not alone in the anxiety. You're not alone in the depression. You're not alone in the empathy. You're not alone in gaining weight, losing weight, the addiction, whatever it is. Like, you're just not alone in it. And what's ironic about the Ryman is that it used to actually be a church. When you go to a concert there, you're sitting in the pews. I'm not sure if they're the original ones, but certainly feel like the original ones. And it really is an amazing, immersive experience. So, Miles Smith, I don't know that you're ever going to watch this, but as a dad, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And I told you I was going to be emotional. I was trying not to be. But wow. Thank you. Thank you. Because being there with Olivia and Sophia, you know, they're about to turn 13. Last week we went to Benson Boone, different kind of spiritual experience. This week we're at Miles Smith. To have these moments with them and to see them so immersed in the music and the experience, that's everything. It's not the accolades, it's not the attainments, it's not the acknowledgements, it's not all the other stuff. It's being able to spend precious moments with people that you love, and to have experiences as wonderful as going to a Miles Smith concert. So if that young man ever comes to your part of the world or town, don't walk, run to his show. Run to his show, because it will transform you. You know, the max capacity at the Ryman is, I think, about 2,900. Peak call to calm, we had 3,000 people every day here. In some ways, the weird thing is we've had our own virtual Ryman. And people have come who were on the verge of giving up, just ending it all. People have come who are on the verge of going through the most gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, situational scenario in their life. People have come who are just angry at everything, just couldn't seem to get rid of the anger that they had about everything, couldn't get past the story, couldn't get past the trauma, couldn't get past the hurt. And it just gives me such a deeper sense of appreciation for what happens here every morning. I know we've been here for 1,560 something days. 61. Even if this made a difference in one person's life, like somebody knew they weren't alone, somebody felt some connection to something real, then all of this was worth it. Then my entire life was worth it. Everything. The whole thing was worth it. And when I'm looking at this man on stage singing these songs and I'm hearing about his experiences and his music, and worth it. Because guaranteed, somebody last night who was at that event was going through something. We're not what we look like on the surface. We're not the cars we drive, the clothes we wear, the homes we live in. We're human beings who have hearts and feelings. And it's nice that we have maintained that thread of humanity here. You know, for the most diverse group of people I've ever met in my life, I mean, like, totally, like, it's so welcoming and so loving how you are with each other. All of you. And how supportive you are with each other. Like, right now, every part of me wants to play one of his songs, but we're on YouTube. I don't want to get the YouTube strike. But one of the songs that really touched me was I'll Wait For You, so you can listen to it on your own. Because I have been waiting for you while you fight those demons inside. And I will be here until the light comes back to your eyes. That's a promise. So sometimes, and again, I'm just crying like an idiot. Sometimes it just puts everything into perspective. Everything. Right? Like it puts it all into perspective. So I hope you know in some way, shape or form that you're not alone in any of it. I hope you know that. I really hope you do. I really hope you do. Because I feel like that's the point of our lives, right? Like that's the whole point of everything. So I'm listening to these songs, bawling my eyes out. Wasn't really too familiar with all of the records because I'm not a super fan. I am now. And it was just like, wow. Guys, we're going to be okay. Like, Miles Smith exists. We made it. I don't know what to tell you. Life just keeps presenting me with proof that we're going to be just fine, that we've made it. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Kids will be okay. Grandkids will be okay. Great-grandkids will be okay. The cat's going to be okay. The goldfish is going to be okay. The dog's going to be okay. We're going to be okay. So it's very surreal for me, because I guess it was basically like a call to calm concert, except I got to be in the audience. And experience or receive what happens here every day, but through music. Beautiful music. Heartfelt lyrics. Authenticity. Connection. And really, that's the crux of the whole thing. We all just want connection. We just don't know how to get it. We're just so bloody awkward. Don't know what to do when we're around people. We don't know what to do when we're by ourselves. Don't know how to navigate social interaction. Don't know how to navigate the world. It's just so bloody confusing. All of it. So overwhelming. And we're all just fumbling around in the dark looking for a light. Just fumbling around in the dark looking for the light. I get it. I get it. So, if you came here this morning not knowing how you were going to carry on, hopefully now you know that you can carry on. Because we'll do it together. We'll do it together. How about that? That's what it's about. Being human together. Going through things together. Living life together. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I can't even begin to fully understand everything that's happened here over the last 1,561 days. I can't. But I hope every day we have here is like that concert that I went to last night. I really hope it is. Now you'll have to go to the concert to find out. You have to go see Miles Smith to let me know. But I really hope that it's as impactful, as meaningful. So, I just want to thank you all, because we are in a very powerful place. And this whole life loving you back thing manifested itself in the form of a concert last night. I basically received myself through another person, through lyrics, through melodies, through harmonies, through song. And maybe that's the whole point of the thing too. Is to finally be able to receive the love that you are, the difference that you make, the impact that you make, the contribution that you are. Maybe that's the point. Maybe in that moment when it comes back to you and you actually allow yourself to receive it, your whole life makes sense. All of the craziness, It all just makes sense. It's all just perfect. It all just works out. It all just flows, because that's exactly why you had to experience it all in the first place. So I'd like to thank my kids for getting me out of this bubble that I live in, for introducing me to wonderful music, great performers, for literally having me crying in the middle of a concert. Thank God it was dark, bawling my eyes out. And ironically, one of his t-shirts says I just went to therapy, and the word therapy is crossed out, and it says Miles Smith concert. It was literally like going to therapy. Shout out therapists. And I feel like last night was a point of demarcation, really, in so many ways. Because when you finally allow yourself to receive the love that you share with the world, you're free. Let's see if we can do that today. Close your eyes, you beautiful human beings. Open your palms and just breathe and relax. I would love for you to receive the love that you are this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world. The first thing I want you to know is that you're not alone in any of it. None of it. Everyone here at some point in their life has gone through some version of what you're going through right now. That's the first thing. Some of us have woken up and not wanted to be here anymore. Some of us have just been riddled with anxiety and depression. Some of us have gone through heartbreak, loss, devastation, trauma, abuse, violence. Some of us have almost died multiple times, or been in extremely dangerous situations where we almost didn't make it. So the first thing I want you to know is that you're not alone in any of it. None of it. The struggle, the heartbreak, the hardship, the joy, the celebration, you're not alone in any of it. That's the first thing. Now here's the hard part. It used to be hard for me. It's gotten easier thanks to all of you. Life loves you, beloved. Just take a breath. In this moment, creation loves you. Whatever you believe in, whatever the higher power is, it loves you. Just breathe and relax. Let's see, and maybe today isn't the day, but let's just see if you can be courageous enough to let it in. If you can actually just be courageous enough to allow this love that life has for you, that creation has for you, to be received by you. Just continue to rest in the awareness of your breath. Maybe today's the day. Maybe that's why I had to go to this life-altering music event. Maybe today's the day when you accept that you're not alone, because you're not. And then secondly, that you finally just allow yourself to receive the love that you are. You finally let it come back to you and touch your heart. Because that's what this is about. It's about allowing yourself to receive what you do for others every day, what you give to others every day, how you show up for others every day. So the receiving has begun. Last night, I received, and it touched my heart, and I started leaking from both sides of my face. I have a feeling you're going to receive today too, and it's going to touch your heart, and you're going to start leaking from both sides of your face too. If that hasn't already happened, it's going to happen. But what's touching your heart is the love that you are, you see. It's the human being that you are. That's the point. That's what's touching your heart. That's what all of this is about. I get it, it's scary. Sometimes you have to be courageous enough to let it in. I get it. It's hard. Sometimes you just have to be courageous enough to let something touch your heart and to put those emotions on display. Just continuing to rest in the awareness of your breath. And if it feels right, allowing yourself to receive the love that you are. Allowing yourself to receive the love and the light and the joy and the brilliance and the beauty and everything else that you are. Because you are. Because you are. Just settling into that. Just continuing to rest in the awareness of your breath and settling into that. Leave me a one or yes in the chat if you're allowing yourself to have that experience today. The first part, you're not alone in any of it. The second part, life loving you back. Life loving you back. Your life literally giving yourself back to you in another form, through another person, so you can experience some small semblance of what people experience when they're with you. It's almost like being able to give yourself a hug. Life's going to present it to you. Between Pokemon cards, sports cards, music concerts, I don't stand a chance. And Uber driving, my day job, I don't stand a chance. It's all over for me. It's all over. Life is using these kids, amazing beings, to have me driving to places like Hendersonville, didn't know where that was. Smyrna, had no idea where that was. Murfreesboro, had no idea where that was. Couldn't spell it if I tried. Antioch, for Pokemon cards and sports cards, Nolansville. Try saying that fast 5 times in a row. So it's been very sneaky, life. It got me out of my bubble, and it used Pokemon cards and sports cards to do it initially. Now it's using music concerts. It's all over for me. It's all over for me. It's all over for me. My kids are in on the conspiracy. Let's create as many different ways as we can so that our dad can get how loved he is. So we have to get him out of the house, get him out in the world, around people that he would not ordinarily meet, driving to places that he didn't even know existed, listening to music that he's not familiar with. Well, it worked. You got me, Celeste and Leo. And you got me, Olivia and Sophia. You got me. And I love being your dad. I love being your Uber driver. Thanks for letting me get you Pokemon cards, sports cards, Labubus, and concert tickets. Long may it continue. Long may it continue. So, there you have it. That's it right there. Take some breaths. You're not alone in any of it. And I hope you know that in some meaningful way that you're loved. You're loved. There you have it. And that's the point. That's the point. It's to let it in, ladies and gentlemen. One day, you're going to wake up and let life love you back. One day. Hopefully today. So do yourself a favor and listen to some Miles Smith music today. And hopefully it touches your heart in the way that it has mine. And Miles is spelled M-Y-L-E-S, and then Smith, S-M-I-T-H. So, have a listen. And if he ever shows up anywhere where you are, you better go and listen. And be there, no matter where he is. All right. Laurel. Stop typing Om Shanti heart emoji, crying emoji, tender heart emoji. Day 1561 of Call to Calm. That is amazing. Amazing. All right. Close your eyes, you beautiful people. Open your palms and breathe and relax. Good morning, sweet friends, and welcome to another Call to Calm meditation. I was blessed enough that life took me to a live music event or concert last night at the Ryman Theatre. And a gentleman named Miles Smith from Luton, just outside of London, came on stage and literally exposed his heart, himself, with such courage and vulnerability that I found myself literally crying and smiling and dancing, and sometimes crying, smiling and dancing all at the same time at the Ryman. So last night I had my own version of a spiritual experience. I now know how you will feel because I've experienced it. What makes this even more special is the fact that my daughters were there with me. And Miles' whole thing is about the fact that his father left him when he was a boy. It just makes you realize how interconnected everything is. How there's no accident in any of this. And that one day, at some point, the love that you've shared is going to come back to you in another form, and you're going to be able to experience it. And when you do, it will alter you. When Call to Calm started, the world, according to most people, was ending. And of course, a certain version of the world did end. Humanity was thrown into an involuntary death and dying workshop. We were confronted by a daily body count. We didn't know really what was happening. And people were doing the best that they could to piece together whatever information they could glean from whatever sources. I started Call to Calm because I knew that you were going to be afraid. That it was going to be hard, that we were going to go through things together. All of us. And I am so deeply honored that after 1,561 days, something touched your heart enough to still show up here every day. Thank you. Thanks. So today, if you don't mind, in our meditation, we're going to let the love in. And I know, I get it. That can be scary. But let's see if we can do it together. Close your eyes, you amazing human beings. Open your palms and take some long, deep cleansing breaths. Resting in the awareness of your breath transforms your life into a living meditation. Becoming aware of your every breath. Your precious breath. Seated where you are or laying down. You find yourself standing in front of a manifestation of the love that you are, whatever form that takes for you. The love that you've shared with the world through your words, through your actions, through your life. And this morning, that manifestation of love, whatever that looks like for you, places its hand on your heart. And you begin to finally experience the love that is you. With every breath, knowing that you are not alone in any of it. And allowing life to love you back. Allowing life to love you back. Welcoming your every inhalation and exhalation. Allowing your own love to touch your heart. Receiving it. Maybe that's what all of this is about. This moment when your love, your light, who you are, the blessing that you are, comes home to you. allowing your every inhalation and exhalation to support you in softening and allowing, receiving life loving you back, creation loving you back, giving yourself back to you. Giving your love back to you. We're all human. We're all awkward. We all feel weird. No matter how well we hide it, how wonderfully dressed up, we can get, and how fantastic our presentation may be, we're all the same. Allowing the love, your love, that you have shared with the world to be returned to you. Now, just taking some breaths and just noticing how you feel. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your awareness back to wherever you are in the world. Wherever you get to call home. Wherever you get to rest. Find some peace. My whole life, I thought people wanted the wisdom, the energy, this thing that happens when they're with me. I didn't realize that they actually wanted me. All of that other stuff is great. But that's not why people show up every day. And I want you all to really get this. People really want you, the love that you are, the human being that you are, how you feel, how you think, how you experience. That's what people want. And that's what you're going to give them. That's what you're going to give them. not whatever your form of the wisdom and the energy is. The human being that you are. The person that you are. The love that you are. So, I'm super excited. We complete Impact course this week, so I actually had a week off next week, and I have been so inspired and so moved by all of you that I'm actually going to offer retreat week next week. 22nd through the 26th, every area of life and living, 2 hours each night. And I hope that you'll join me. For those of you that can, it's within your budget, you've got the time, I hope you'll join me. It's time to know that you're not alone in any of it. It's time to know that you're loved, and it's okay to let that love in. And it's also time to reimagine every area of life and living from your heart. So if that sounds like a great way to spend 10 hours of your life, then I'm honored. All the info's on the website. Thanks to everyone in Impact for allowing me to rearrange our calls. Our accountability call, Bring Your Kleenex With You, is going to be this evening. And that's our last accountability call of the quarter, which is amazing. All of our Impact programming concludes basically tomorrow. So thank you for what has been the greatest quarter of Impact we've ever had. And for this wonderful opening that you've created now for everyone who feels called to come to Impact, to actually receive the love that they are, to step into the totality of the love that they are, the light that they are. I'd like to take a moment to thank Celeste and Leo and Olivia and Sophia for all of the ways in which they continue to just blow my mind. They were literally babies yesterday. I can't believe it. So, sending you all a big hug, and wishing you all a fantastic Wednesday. And again, thanks to Miles Smith. I'm not sure that you'll ever watch this, but in case you do, as a father who brought his daughters to your concert last night, thank you. Thanks for just being you, and for going through everything you've gone through in the way that you have. And I hope it never stops. I hope you keep making music and keep representing Luton and London and England in the way that you do. So there you have it. All right, everybody. Sending you all my love. And see you later for the group alignment session today. Bring your Kleenex. And see you tonight if you're in Impact for the final accountability call of the quarter. And may you all live long and prosper. Take care, you beautiful human beings. And remember, you're not alone in any of it. You're not alone in any of it. And somehow, in some way, and it might not be today, it might be in the coming days, your reality is going to present you with a manifestation of the love that you are. And you're going to receive what it feels like to be loved by you. Take care. I love you all very much. And I'll be here until the light comes back to your eyes.